Democracy without strong and varied opposition will limit the performance of incumbents in government leadership. Uncontrolled and unchecked defection will directly affect the growth and development of multi-party democracy in Nigeria. The ability to build a strong and sustainable democratic platform largely depends on the existence of a strong opposition. Defection has affected the ability for us to build an opposition political platform. Because if you watch from 1999 in date, parties cannot grow because it weakens the internal party mechanism that will allow the party to sanction hiring defaulting elected officials. For multi-party democratic system to flourish, we must do away with unnecessary nomadic flight. Why am I saying this? This is necessary because if you look at what we have suffered, in 1999, a lot of parties came on board. By 2006, okay, let's take my party for instance. We won 2 governorship elections. We had more than 50 members of the House of Assembly. We have senators elected. But by 2010, they had all moved to another platform. How will the party recover from such a loss? It is so much impossible. By 2019, all parties that contested under various platforms that secure electoral victory have all lost, majority of them have lost all their seats. And those 2 major parties that are still struggling within themselves and turning wine to blue from one cup to the other are still losing because the strongest of the parties are always taken from the weakest part of the parties. So we must be able to structure our multi-party approach and our electoral system that must protect the right of multi-party democracy, that will protect the right of the upcoming parties that are developing. Because if you work for 4 years and you win an election, and within the space of another 2 years, you lose all those seats to another political party, it takes another major work again to be able to deliver and build another victory for the next election. So it is important that we must sit down as a people and discuss this, because we cannot come to continue to feed another platform. Let it not become like a feeder pillar political arrangement where parties win election to fuel another political party's growth. So it is clearly that this is not good for our democratic approach because it has affected the ability of the parties to sanction hiring and defaulting elected officials. If one of the major setbacks of defecting in our laws, of decamping from one party in our laws, is that when elected officials are elected to serve the interest of the people through the platform in which votes were canvassed, what they intend to do is that they intend not to listen to the party, because any attempt to issue query to them, they will decamp to another party. That does not encourage discipline in the political arrangement. It does not encourage build-up in internal party mechanism. It does not encourage the building of internal party management system. So these are factors that are leading to, how they call it, the dwindling fortunes of political parties. So what we must do as a people, we must agree that nomadic flight in political party management is not good for our development. If a party, which Supreme Court has said several times, with a pictorial of evidence that the ticket belong to the political party. If the ticket belongs to the political party, as soon as a person decamp, as is done in every civilized part of the world, the party is supposed to be able to nominate somebody that will represent it until another election is conducted. Because the person was elected on that party based on the manifesto and the information given that this is what the party to do. So you cannot take, it's like stealing somebody's mandate. So we want to be able to see that Nigerian people understand that our elected officials must start to now have principle on how to manage victories and how to sustain those victories within the party that they've elected them.
Audio Jungle.